Have you ever wondered why an animal like the horse that is so strong, how can it be so sensitive? In fact, sensitivity is their strength. In the wild, it helps them survive. And in their domestic environment, it helps them be safe. Just like horses, human sensitivity is their strength, especially when it comes to communication. I define sensitive communication as a style that builds one's value rather than diminishes it. And the perfect model and guide to learn sensitive communication is, of course, the horse. Even if you never plan to step a foot in the stable, or horses are not your thing, I encourage you to look to the horse to learn the lessons of sensitive communication. For purposes of time, I'll only cover 2 lessons of sensitive communication that the horse teaches. The first is be present and act with care. The second is to be calm and act with ease. First lesson the horse teaches, to be present and act with care. I'll use the example of a place where I get to be with horses, my friend's barn. There are almost 30 horses there, and we all get to learn all the different elements of feeding these different horses. And they have a lot of different ways about all these horses. There's a lot of intensity in the air when the horses are being fed. One day, I was teaching another person how to feed these certain horses, and I was showing her where to place the hay. I was very focused on showing her where to place hay. While I was very focused on where to place the hay, the horse outside of the gate. At first, I was a little excited, and then I realized, present. I told the person to stay where she needed to be, and then I quietly, with care, grabbed the horse's lead rope, and fortunately, the horse is only a few steps outside of his pen, so I wrapped the lead rope around his neck, and I quietly led him back into his pen. All was well. An example for humans with using the lesson of being present and acting with care is if a associate is showing underperformance by committing several mistakes in documents or whatever it might be in their work. And instead of the leader elevating the situation with punitive action, with courses such as dismissal or other negative effects, they can meet with the individual and, of course, show them where they have made their mistakes and show correction. At the same time, showing care by illustrating how that mistake can be a lesson of value for the future in their work. The second lesson of being calm and acting with ease. I'll use the example of the horse in their body language. The horses use, in their sensitive, I'm just backwards here. Okay. Sensitive, I'll back up what I want to say. The second horse lesson is to be calm and act with ease. Horses express sensitive communication through their body language. Whenever I've stormed in a horse's pen and acted abruptly, I usually get the reaction of pinned back ears as a signal. The next step would be a bite or a swift hit. Usually, when I find myself in that type of energy, I catch myself before that bite or that swift kick comes, and I shift my energy. I do this through my breath work with a simple breathing in a couple times and a breathing out a couple times. And I need to do that for as long as I need to shift my nervous system into a calm sense, in a calm state. When I get to that state, I usually get a head bent toward me, a signal of engagement, as if to say, I'm ready to go now. And I get connection. For humans, with the lesson of being calm and acting with ease, I use the example of an individual in business who's getting ready to give a sales presentation or getting ready for an interview, some type of stressful producing event. And again, I recommend the tool of breath work. This moment, you get to practice with me if you choose to. I'm not going to force anyone, but let's all stand up. And you online, if you want to stand up or whatever works for you. So first, if you want to breathe in with a count of 2, and breathe out as a count. Breathe in as a count of 2, and breathe out. You can use your hands to make you feel slowly and smoothly. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Did any of you feel a shift in your energy? Thank you so much, Jackson, for raising your hand. And everyone else, thank you. Thank you, everyone online. I want to include you as well. In fact, I've actually used this breath work when I've been in sales presentations. It doesn't guarantee that I'm going to get the sale, but it helps to ground me, make me feel more confident. In summary, by applying these lessons from the horse, be present, act with care, be calm, and act with ease. You can find strength in your sensitivity, just like the horse.